Like me, you're already starting to look ahead towards the summer, wondering what temperatures might bring this year. And our latest outlook shows that as we start summer in June, the core of the heat will be in the west, with the best chance for near to slightly cooler than average temperatures in parts of the east. Now, as we head into July, the most above average temperatures are expected to shift a little bit farther northward, stretching from parts of the northwest into the upper Mississippi Valley. And then as we head into August, we're expecting that heat to expand into parts of the northeast. And this may sound similar and bring back some memories for some, as last year we saw a similar pattern with the big heat in the west early in the summer, translating into the east as we headed into August. And the reason for this is we had a big ridge of high pressure develop thanks to the drought over the west, with a dip in the jet stream over the east, and that led to cooler conditions there. And if this pattern develops again this summer, then we could see cooler temperatures than currently forecast in parts of the east. So we're going to have to watch closely how this unfolds. Now, the reason we're looking at a similar temperature pattern to last year is that we have some of the same factors in play, including La Nina, which is cooler than average water temperatures in the central and eastern equatorial Pacific, and that remains in place and connected to the atmosphere, influencing weather patterns, and we're expecting this to continue into the summer. Looking at the forecast shown here for June, July, and August, we see that there are many forecasts for neutral conditions, meaning neither El Nino nor La Nina, but we also do have forecasts for it to be remaining in La Nina with little support for El Nino. So what this means is if there's more of a push towards La Nina than currently expected, we could see even hotter conditions in parts of the US, as that's what's typically seen in La Nina summers. But if we see more of a trend towards El Nino, which is not really expected, we could see cooler temperatures, as this map shows what we typically see in El Nino summers, which shows cooler than average temperatures for many parts of the US. So we're going to have to see how this plays out, as it is difficult to predict the state for the summer in April. Now, another factor is soil moisture. And once again, we see a familiar pattern with dry conditions throughout the west, with moisture plentiful in parts of the east. And the moisture temperature relationship is important as we head through spring into the summer, as when you have wetter than average conditions, then a lot of the sun's energy is used to evaporate versus heating the air, so you end up with cooler conditions. Whereas if you have drier conditions, you end up with hotter temperatures. So this is our current forecast for May, showing drier than average conditions in the west with the moisture remaining in the east. But if we end up with wetter conditions in some areas than currently forecast, then that could lead to cooler temperatures this summer. And vice versa, if we see drier conditions, then we could see hotter temperatures than we're currently expecting this summer. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on all these factors to see which way the forecast might trend as we head into the summer, and we'll keep you updated.